Hi guys, I hope that you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a collection video. My Gucci handbag collection video, that is, and my latest Gucci handbag reveal. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I am so excited for today's video. It's been a long time since I have done an updated Gucci handbag collection. And since I just snagged that one, I figured what better time than now, right? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the reveal first, and then I'm going to get into the rest of the bags. And I'm not going to spend too much time on them only because I don't want this video to be too long. I will add links. I will add, if I have videos on them, I will put those in the description box below. Okay, so let's talk the reveal, shall we? So I've had this bag for almost 2 months now. Yeah, almost 2 months now. So I have been keeping it from you. I've already started using it, which is why it doesn't have any tags. And it is also a new to me bag. Not only that, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. And this is where I think you guys are going to be like, dude, I am done with this chick. It is also a repurchase. Oh yeah, it is a repurchase because I had this bag a million years ago. If you've been with me since the beginning, you guys are totally going to remember it. And like I said in other videos, it's not that I regretted selling it by any means whatsoever. It's just that sometimes I start to think about bags that I had in the past, then that sweet nostalgia kicks in, and that's kind of the headspace that I'm at when it comes to these repurchases. I swear at this point, I'm going to do like a minis handbag repurchases playlist on my YouTube video because I have lost count on how many I have repurchased or re-added to my collection. But let me know if you guys have done the same in the past. You know, did you sell a bag and then years later you're like, you know what about this bag? I'm going to add it back into my collection. If you have, let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, so let's talk the reveal, shall we? So the latest Gucci bag to my collection is the beautiful, to me, the large Abby D-ring shoulder bag in the GG monogram with the brown leather. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, it has been an eternity since this bag has been in my collection. Honestly, it's probably been, I don't know, maybe like, I want to say 8 or 9, 10, maybe 10 years, somewhere along those lines. I don't know, but it feels like eons, okay? I have been searching for this bag high and low. And every time I went on the pre-loved market, I had a really hard time locating it because number one, this particular one has the dual straps, and I saw many on the pre-loved market that have the one strap, but mine had the two. And not only that, this material doesn't necessarily age the best. So on the pre-loved market, I've seen some for some really great prices, but the wear on the corners was really gnarly. So it had to check off all the marks. You guys know how particular I am. I had to check off all the marks, the condition, the price point, everything. And are you ready for the price that I paid for this? Are you ready? I paid $328 for this bag. I bought it on ZenLuxe. You guys know my love for ZenLuxe, and they have such a huge array of vintage Gucci bags at such phenomenal prices. They have the Abby tote. I saw it on their last for like 117 bucks in like great condition. So if you're in the market for older Gucci bags, definitely check them out. Speaking of ZenLuxe, I do have a coupon code, which I will put right here. Some restrictions do apply, and I will put all of those details in the description box below. But you guys, I am so excited. Like, this is going to sound so corny, but the moment that it arrived and I opened up the package, I didn't start crying, but I had this overwhelming sensation like, my God, you're home, you're home. I know that sounds so silly, but like I couldn't help but grin like an idiot when I finally, you know, had it back in my collection. I love this bag. It's not going anywhere. Okay, I don't care if I only use it once or twice ever again. It's not going anywhere. Look at how large it is. I love it. Okay, so let me give you a really quick tour of it because we have to get into the other bags. But here it is. So on the front side, you do have the D-ring, and the D-ring says Gucci right there, and you can also see the Gucci that's up here on the leather part. You have the two handles. So there's a side view. There's a back view. There are no exterior pockets, no exterior zippers, nothing like that. There's another side view. On the bottom, you do have 5 feet along the bottom. As for the top, it does not have a zippered closure. It does not have a magnetic closure or anything like that either. It's just pretty much open, and you do have this little guy here to give it a little bit more shape. And on here, it does, on the hardware, it does say Gucci. But as far as the inside, Look at that. Look at how large it is. You have one open compartment and you also have one zippered little side pocket there. But it is so, so large. Like you can fit everything and the kitchen sink. And I think it's because of this bag that I really appreciated just how much you can fit in those larger bags. But it's very lightweight. It's super, super comfortable on your shoulders. You do have these shoulder straps, and look at that. They're so soft. They're not stiff by any means whatsoever. You can pack this bag to the brim and it's still ridiculously comfortable. Like no joke. It's amazing. So without kind of cinching in the sides, it kind of looks like this. And I think it's like 17 inches in length. So like I said, it's a big, big bag. But if you want to give it a little bit more shape, you can pop these in like that, put the wings in, and then clasp it together, and then you're good to go. But look at that. You can see everything at a glance. It's amazing. The only thing that I will point out is that because it is a little bit larger, and whoever had this bag before definitely used it, it does have some wrinkling on the leather here. But besides that, the corners look great. Even the leather trim on the corners look amazing. Like there is no wear whatsoever. There's barely any wear on the hardware too. So I love that. Like I said before, sometimes with these older fabric Gucci bags, it's really hard to find them in that really good condition. And I forgot to mention, it does have the little small cell phone pocket on one side. So the cell phone pocket on this side, and then the zippered pocket on the other side. I'm so happy. I am so, so happy. And this hardware here is so insanely heavy. It's chunky, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and it's back. It's back. But let me just show you guys. Look at that. You still have quite a bit of clearance, but like I said, this is by far one of the most comfortable Gucci bags that I have ever come across. Okay, so let's get into the rest of these because I know that was very long-winded, but it was also a reveal and I wanted to share the details with you guys. Okay, so the following bags are not going to be in any particular order, so let's do this. The next bag is technically a handbag, but I personally use it as a small leather good, and that is the mini bag, the Ophidia GG Canvas mini bag. So this is Gucci's answer to Louis Vuitton's mini pochette, in my opinion, but unlike the mini pochette, this bad boy definitely fits my phone, which I love. I have used it as a mini bag. More often than not, I do prefer to use it as a catch-all inside of my larger handbags, but this is such a great item. I think I've used this more than any of my Gucci bags over the last few months because it's such a great grab and go piece. And I mean, this GG Supreme Canvas is just insanely durable. I mean, nothing is going to happen to this. It's carefree. You can use this in any type of weather. And I like that it is pretty spacious. You have a little slip pocket here. And like I said, I'm able to fit my phone in here. I'm able to fit all of my bare essentials if you just want to use this, you know, as an errand bag or whatever the case may be. So I think that's great. It does have a little tab that sticks out. I hate the tab, so I have stuffed it in there and I have not looked back. But the chain is not removable, but you can take this, hang on, these these little D-rings are so like crazy secure that I feel like I'm gonna like snap my nail. So you can't remove it. You can add another chain on here if you wanted to make it a longer crossbody or what have you. But there we go. And it just snaps back into place. This is such a great little bag. They have it, they've had it in a few other colors. I believe currently they just have it in the brown and in the lighter white. Next is the Ophidia small shoulder bag. This is also in the GG Supreme Canvas with a brown leather trim. This is by far one of my favorite small shoulder bags. I think it's great. I use it often, and what I really love about this is that even though it is small, it packs a punch. Let me just show you guys the interior. You have one open compartment, and then you have a little slip pocket here. So it fits all of my essentials and then some. I love the fact that, of course, because of this material, it's so insanely carefree. I can use it in any type of weather. Now the strap, it is not removable, but it is adjustable, which I think is great. They do have an updated version of this, and that version does come with a removable chain, and it also comes with a removable and adjustable either leather strap or guitar strap. I can't remember. And I think that if you want this silhouette with a lot more variety, I highly recommend going for those instead of this. But for me, this is perfect because on the days, again, where I just want to carry the bare essentials, or if I want to push the envelope just a little bit more and it's still a comfy bag, this is perfect for me. But it's awesome. Absolutely amazing. So there's that. All right, next up, this is probably my least favorite Gucci bag. I bought it on a whim because I remember everyone saying, oh my God, it's such a great bag. It's such a great bag. And I used it for like a hot second, or for actually a few weeks, but I haven't used it since. And that is the Gucci boat pochette in the monogram GG fabric with the brown leather. You guys will definitely see a theme when it comes to my Gucci collection, but this guy here. So it is vintage. And I remember I was just like, you know what? I got it at such a great price. I think it'll be able to fit all of the bare essentials and then some. And I have been able to use it that way. Like when I want to run a quick errand to the grocery store, like if I forget something, it's been great in that sense. But I kind of got over it very, very quickly. Like I preferred to use other bags, I'm not gonna lie. I'm debating whether or not I want to keep it, but it's such a cute little bag. It's just not the most functional. When you start to put your items in here, you get a little bit more sag, which gives you that strap drop, which is great, but it's just a little, it's a little odd. Like I feel like sometimes I struggle to use this bag. It's cute. Like this to me just screams, you know, a vintage bag, which is not a bad thing because you don't see these too often. And again, for the price point, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. But yeah, my least favorite Gucci bag. But look at how wide that is. So you can see everything at a glance. Smooth zip. And I don't know. It's just, it almost looks more like a pouch that belongs inside of a bag, or like a free gift with purchase. That sounds so bad, right? Like I shouldn't have said that, but that's kind of how I feel about it. It's still cute though. It's still cute. And you do have the Gucci, the very small Gucci little plaque here, but of course it's surrounded by the GGs everywhere else. So there is that. Now it's been a few months since I have used this bag, and I think I'm gonna leave it out so I can swap into it today, but I still think it's fabulous nonetheless, and that is the gorgeous GG Ophidia medium tote in the stunning denim. Oh man, I think that this bag is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I really wish that I had more items in my Gucci collection with this denim. Like this pairing, you have this beautiful brown leather, and then you have this stunning denim. I just think it makes for such a fabulous combination. And then you have that gold hardware. I mean, I feel like this bag just sings, and it's been wearing like a champ. Even though I haven't used it in the last couple of months, it's still been wearing absolutely fabulous. No issues with corner wear, no issues with the leather whatsoever, no problems with pilling on the denim, nothing like that. It is absolutely amazing. And best of all, it's a tote, all right? It's a tote. I do have an organizer in here because this bag sometimes, or actually does, turn into a beautiful mess. But look at how generous it is. It's so insanely generous, and you guys hear that? Magnetic closure. It has that soft magnetic closure, but it's still very, very strong. Oh man, I love it. Absolutely love it. Let me just put it on very quickly. Oh man, look at that. It fits everything you need and then some. Of course, the more you fit in here, the heavier it's gonna get. But because of the material, it makes it so much more lightweight. So you don't have to worry that this bag is gonna be uncomfortable. I don't find that the straps roll off of my shoulder either, which I absolutely love. But like I said, this bag has been wearing like a champ. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my handbag of the day. Okay, moving right along. How am I doing on time? I feel like this video is like so long. All right, so the next bag is the medium Horsebit hobo, and of course, remember I told you guys I have a little bit of a theme when it comes to my Gucci collection. You have the GG monogram fabric and the brown leather. Okay, so let me scoot back a little bit because you guys can't fully see it, but there we go. As you guys know, I snagged this bad boy last year. So happy. I love the Horsebit hobos. I think that they are, we'll get into that in just a little bit. But on the days when I want something a little bit more, I feel like this bag just immediately catches my attention because of the hardware. It's very comfortable. I love this size because it's very manageable. I'm able to fit all of my essentials in here, no problem. You do have a zippered closure. The zippered closure, not gonna lie, is sometimes fussy because it does go all the way up here. So I find it to be a little, sometimes annoying, which is why I leave the bag completely open. Let me take out the stuffing. But on the inside, you have just one little slip or one zippered pocket there. And it's just an open compartment. I know it's a little bit hard to tell because of the handle here or the shoulder strap, but I promise you it's not difficult to see what's going on inside of my bag by any means whatsoever. It does not have any feet along the bottom, but this is just, it's such a great bag. And I like that you have that slouch as well. You have a pretty generous strap drop, I should say, when you do put it on. And of course, the more you have in here, you have a little bit more space. You gain anywhere between like an inch to an inch and a half. So I love that, but love this bag. Absolutely love this bag. The next bag, I have not used it yet. I'm actually waiting for the fall to bust it out, but it is the D-ring Abbey bag in the beautiful brown leather with the gunmetal hardware. So it is very similar to the large Abbey D-ring shoulder bag, but as you guys can see, look at the difference. So this is a lot larger. But I think that this bag is beautiful. I love this color. This is a color that I normally don't gravitate towards. And on camera, it looks like it's a little bit brighter, but in real life, it is a beautiful kind of brownish pumpkin, if you will. So again, for fall, I think that this is going to be fabulous. So you have the same characteristics as this guy, but you have one shoulder strap versus the two. And you also have the zippered closure, whereas the other one is just open. But I still think that it is beautiful. I can't wait to start using this bag. I love the way that the leather just gathers right here. Oh man, and this leather is so unbelievably soft. And just like the other one, on the inside, you have one open compartment. You also have a little small cell phone pocket on one side and a zippered pocket on the other side. But I really like that I can kind of move the strap over so that way I can get into the bag a little bit easier. And I will definitely keep you guys posted on how I find this bag. Do I find that it's a little annoying to get in and out of or what have you once I start to use it. But I am so looking forward to it. I think it is beautiful. And this gunmetal just really complements this color this leather very, very nicely. So there is that one. Next, we have the Ophidia GG Mini Top Handle Bag. This is also in the GG Supreme Canvas with the brown leather. Now, they have since discontinued this. This is closer in size to the small Ophidia bag that they currently have on their website. I feel like their names are kind of all over the place, to be honest. But when I got this one, this was known as the mini bag, but now this is similar to the small size that they have on online. So just want to throw that out there just in case. But this is such a fun little handbag. It does come with a removable, adjustable leather strap, so you can use it crossbody or you can use it as a longer shoulder bag. So I like that. I very rarely use this, to be honest with you. I think I've used it maybe a handful of times. I personally prefer to either add a chain to it. Other times I'll just use it as a little hand carry bag. But even though this is the mini size, it is so insanely spacious. I love that you have one open compartment. You have a little slip pocket here. You can see everything at a glance. And again, you have this material that is so insanely durable. I have dropped this. I have bumped this into, don't ask me how, but I have bumped this into brick walls, and there's nothing. There is no wear on the corners whatsoever. It's amazing. I really like that you have the D-rings on either side of the bag. Instead of it being both on the same side or both on the bottom of the zipper, because I feel like the way that they did it here and here, it really helps the bag to stay in place. So when you go to use it as a crossbody bag, you don't have to worry that it's gonna be, bumping around too much or it's gonna make that kind of funky noise. I feel like it just really stays flush up against your body a lot more than some of the other bags in this type of style because of the D-rings that it has and where they are. So I really do like that. but this is such a fun little handbag. I had thought about adding it in the blue before they discontinued it, because now the one that they do have online does have that beautiful green interior. But like I said, this has since been discontinued, but it is wonderful. And again, it's been wearing like a champ. And now for the last bag. This is by far the most fabulous Gucci bag of all time. This is the GOAT when it comes to Gucci, and this is the bag that made me fall in love with Gucci. I, of course, am talking about the stunning, the absolutely fabulous Horsebit Hobo in the size large. Like, you don't even know, all right? Like, I feel like I grin like an idiot and then some whenever I bust this bag out. Like, it is absolutely everything that I wanted in a Gucci bag. Like I said, this really started the obsession. When I saw this bag, of course, she had it in leather, but when I saw this bag on Jessica Simpson's shoulder, I was like, oh, my jaw dropped. I'm like, what is that bag? What is that bag? But when I saw that they had it in the in this beautiful fabric, I like immediately fell in love. I was like, oh my God, someday I will have that bag. And I finally got it last year. I mean, I searched high and low for this bag. I couldn't find it. I wanted to check off all of the marks, and this is just, oh, like, it leaves me speechless. Like, that is how obsessed I am with this bag. I have used it, and when I use it, I'll be honest with you, it is a little bit awkward. It is very much so overwhelming, but I do not care. It's not very easy for me to, you know, retrieve my items either because of the north-south design that it has. I mean, usually this would be such a love-hate relationship with any other bag, with any other brand or what have you. But with this one, like, I forgive it. The things that kind of you would say would bother me on others, but with this one, nothing bothers me, okay? I don't care if it takes me 20 minutes to retrieve my wallet. I don't care, because I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely amazing. And the condition that I got it in, I mean, come on. So I'm going to try to scoop back as much as I possibly can so you guys can really see it. But it is massive, absolutely massive. It's very lightweight, very comfortable. I don't find that this, kind of like the medium, is uncomfortable by any means whatsoever. I can use this bag for extended periods of time. I've only used it for extended periods of time a handful of times. For the most part, sometimes I'll go out a couple of hours and then I'll come back. But even in that short amount of time, I don't find that this digs into my skin by any means whatsoever, or it digs into my shoulder. It does not have any exterior pockets, any exterior zippers. It does not have feet along the bottom. It just has one open compartment, and you have one zippered compartment on one side there, but it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Look at this. Oh man, like, I could wear it like a little dress. Look at this. It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous and so comfortable. So the greatest Gucci bag of all time, at least for myself. But the large Horsebit Hobo. There we go. That does it for my entire Gucci handbag collection, and I can only imagine how long this video is, but you guys know how I am. You know how I roll. I can talk until the cows come home. Plus, I want to give you as much information as possible. I want to share as many details with you about these beauties, just in case you're looking at adding any of these to your collection, you know? So I will put all of the info down below. If I can find them, I will put links down below. Don't forget to check out ZenLuxe, especially if you're in the market for Gucci bags or vintage Gucci bags at fabulous prices. The coupon code is once again right here, and I will put all of those details in the description box below as well. Now, which fashion house should I do next when it comes to handbag collections? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I love you guys to the moon and back. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.